I took a few weeks off after I graduated. After 3 years, I just wanted a couple of weeks to just relax. And then I started applying for graduate schemes and jobs. And it was a bit of a whirlwind. It all happened quite quickly after that. I got my telephone interview at Sky, my assessment centre at Sky, and then my offer. I was due to start in September. But a previous candidate who was supposed to be on the July intake dropped out, so they asked if I could start in July, which was about a week away. So it all kind of happened very quickly, and yeah, we had a 4-week training boot camp, a 6-month grad scheme, and then straight into delivery teams, working on real products that we're sending out to our customers. So I work on TV from Sky for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, so it's part of Sky Go. It essentially allows people to watch Sky Television as long as they've got a Sky subscription on their PlayStation device. So we have several million customers on Sky Go, so it's a lot of responsibility, but it's really great to sort of be at the forefront of that development. So we'll speak with various stakeholders within the business on new features that they want in the app. We'll get sort of designs and requirements and that kind of thing, and then our job as a team is to deliver that essentially and add that to the app. And so as a software developer, I write the code that actually realises the requirements that come to us from the stakeholders. A lot of what I learned and picked up at university I'm using every day, primarily around sort of team working and collaboration. As I say, it's really at the core of everything we do. We do a lot of pair programming, so you're actually rarely just sitting at your desk working by yourself. You're always working with somebody else or with various other people. And I think a lot of that, I've been well prepared for a lot of that. The biggest thing that I gained from the course was definitely the ability to work in a team and work collaboratively, and that's so important. I think what was really encouraged both on the course and in the School of Creative Arts generally was collaboration, and collaborating not only with your peers on your course but also across the school. So we did some work with the photography students, and we did some work with the music students as well, and we did a really great exhibition off of the back of that. And at Sky, working collaboratively is really at the core of everything we do, and it really prepared me for that. It's not always plain sailing when you're working in teams and groups, and I think the course helped me to deal with that. So this is the TV from Sky application currently running on PlayStation 4. So everything you see here essentially, where things are positioned, what's actually displaying, the logic that's happening when you're sort of selecting items, things like that. Those are essentially driven by the code that I write as a software developer. So, we get these requirements from the business. So, we want a background image here, and we want sort of this text to appear here and this button to appear here. We as software developers write the code to realise those features and those requirements. It's a really amazing feeling getting so much responsibility. Sky Go has millions of customers that use the product every day, and the fact that I'm responsible for a lot of the features and a lot of the things that are going into this app, it's a really good feeling. And I think it boosts your confidence, because that the corporation believe in your ability and what you're doing. The course at the university taught a lot of JavaScript, which is really key to what we do. I write a lot of JavaScript. It's probably the most used in my job, and a lot of the fundamentals certainly were taught on the course at the university. There's a lot of sort of HTML, CSS and web-based technology that we use as well. We're really encouraged here to get involved in more projects than just our own, and so having that sort of all-rounder kind of knowledge is really helpful. You can sort of dip in and out of other projects and get involved in all sorts. There's always something going on here. There's always, they're always looking for people to get involved and that kind of thing. I think the course has taught a lot, and I apply a lot of it. A lot of the foundations of programming in general. So even, putting languages to aside for a moment, just the fundamentals of programming and getting your head around software development, and a lot of those fundamentals which were taught on the course, I'm not only using every day, but they essentially gave me a platform to build upon, and so the expertise that I have now through working at Sky for 2 years, it has been built upon the foundations that I learnt on the course at university. It's going to sound quite cliche, but the course has really taught me how to learn. I think that's one of the most important things I took from the course, that no university course is going to be able to teach you every language that you're going to need in industry. No course is going to be able to teach you every skill you need in industry, but what it does teach you is how to learn, how to get out there and look for things and apply that knowledge. And I think that is probably the key thing that I took away from the course. But also, all of the stuff around working in a team, that's so vitally important, both at Sky and in industry as well. I think those are my key sort of takeaways from the 3 years.